The views and opinions expressed by the host do not reflect yours. You're now under the influence of good conversation. This is VIBEZ, the podcast, hosted by Mimi.
Yo, them, y'all. What's up, y'all? It's me. Wait, what was my name last time? That y'all never got to hear my name. Damn.
The MF Trash?
Yeah, Joy Trash. It's
Like
me, Joy
Trash.
Trash, because I'm joy. I always have some type of joy, but I'm also trash.
Oh, wow.
And I'm also rocking the Vibe shirt today. You're trash. It's Joy Trash. I changed my name, y'all. Or as Erick called me, motherfucking trash. And we got a new episode for y'all. We got a guest in the building. Guess who you is. What you be doing? What's your name is?
I go by AM, Abstrak Mind. I am a hip-hop artist. I rap.
Oh, okay. I rap too.
You're like a creative, man. You just don't be modest. You do everything.
Everybody's like modest. I rap. The end.
Well, I try to be as creative as I can. You know, I just wrote me a script for a video, so I guess I can add script writing right now.
Oh, snap. I'm a director. Hit me up if you need a director for your video. I also got bars. I rap too.
What type of directing you do?
Film.
Okay.
Stage plays. I direct. I have a creative vision.
Okay.
So I bring things to life. That's what I do.
Okay.
So hit me if you need my services.
Are you affordable?
Yeah. I'm basically, this sounds cheap. I'm free at this point.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Man, not all of my services are free. Y'all are trash. Get your mind out together. All right,
The only
y'all.
person thinking that way, I think.
I know, sometimes am I the only one who answers my own questions or my own thoughts
That's
out
why
loud?
I wanted to know what type of directing she does. I wanted to make sure, you know.
I'll be on set directing like, I need you to go over here. I'm like, I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
I'm
man.
just, I got to see it first. I need it. Yeah. That's me. I talk to myself out loud and then I answer myself also. You can judge your mama, not me.
Oh, wow.
This is the type of podcast this is. In
There
case it's your
you
first
go.
time.
In case you ain't know. Y'all, we're drinking on Jameson today because we are a fancy ass people and fancy people drink Jameson.
If I get drunk, it's on them. Y'all know I don't drink.
Listen, Jameson and ginger ale, the Canada Dry kind.
And I put a lot of
Because
ginger ale in my Jameson.
there was a real debate, y'all, on what's the best kind of ginger ale. I forget the other brands.
I didn't see no other brands when I got this, so I just
No,
grabbed
it
it.
was 3 other brands. But that, excuse me, sorry, y'all. That's neither here or there. Yeah, we got Abstract in the house. We're drinking on Jameson. He's about to be drunk in 32 seconds. And we're going to get this show on the
That means
road.
all the truth's going to come out.
Yep.
That's great because that's what we're here for.
I'm excited about this box right here. What's going
Oh, boy. Wow.
I am excited
He
about
doesn't know. He's excited about the box. Oh, you got some things coming, sir. That's a shirt. I'm excited about the box.
Oh, man.
I'm putting that on the shirt. I just want you to know. All right, y'all, moving on. If I just laugh for no reason, it's because of that. All right, y'all, let's move on to this music lyric. Are you ready?
I'm not, but
All
It's
right.
going to be super easy. Like
I'm
she
not
always
saying
said.
that because it's easy for me.
Exactly.
I'm being different. It's Women's History Month,
Okay.
so
You
everything.
never had one. I don't think we've had one yet. A woman.
I know. That's what I was thinking about. I'm like, I have been very sexist.
if
Yes,
it ain't
you
no
have.
Cardi B lyric, I don't want to hear it.
No, it's not. This is real rap every day, all day. Real rapper.
Oh, shit.
Take it. It's way back. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of MCs today really don't know how to please, but I gave birth to most of them MCs. So when it comes around to the month of May, Send me your royalty checks for Mother's Day.
Ooh.
This is real rap.
I don't know. Is that
a
Queen
lady.
Latifah?
Not Queen. Not Queen.
Just Latifah?
No. Not Queen. Who is kind of like the mother of rap from the 80s?
MC Light?
Nah, she was
Is she
doing
the-
this.
is
She
she the
was doing
90s?
this when she was 14 years old. Battling niggas at 14.
Sound like she's from the. I wonder is it this lady that's from
Oh my
Nas's borough?
That sounds about right.
They
That
just
sounds
did
about right.
They just did.
The Netflix documentary.
Yep.
Sounds about right. You might
What
be.
is her name?
I feel offended that you said what is her name.
I'm offended because I should know this.
You should.
Didn't she do something illegal? Didn't something happen? I know in the documentary she was getting abused and just treated so horribly.
This might be the same person. She has there's a movie about her also on Netflix about her life.
Yeah, life is
Came
pretty
out
tough.
last year. Mahershala Ali is in it.
I don't know who that. The black guy.
Yeah,
He's
Mahershala.
becoming a new Samuel L. Jackson. He's in every damn thing.
Yeah, he played. Yeah,
Moonlight dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the Moonlight.
he's in a movie. Nia Long is in the movie.
Oh yeah,
It's about.
She is in that movie.
What is her name? I know exactly who you're talking about, but I forgot
Eric, you
her
want to
name.
help him out? You know who this is?
I do. Should I say it or
I mean, he's struggling. So
But I know it, right? Does
He
that
said
count
he-
for anything?
You know it.
You know it, but you just can't say her name. You don't got her name.
Oh,
what's the song of hers? I'll put you
I'm
on the
gonna
spot.
drink this Jameson.
Eric, what's her name? Help him out. He's
I
struggling.
believe that should be Roxanne Shante.
That is correct. Roxanne Shante was out here delivering bars at the age of 14. Do you understand?
She was killing them.
Do you understand? She said, send me your royalty check for Mother's Day because she birthed y'all hoes. Do you
That is
understand?
definitely a tough line.
She was out here battling KRS-One at 14, at the age of 14. KRS-One was probably 100 years old at
He
the
wasn't
time.
100.
He was like 20, 19, 20-ish.
Probably 20ish.
Yeah. But the point is,
60 now.
she was 14 doing this
Vita,
stuff.
you late. I see you tried to
So-
give me the answer, but you late, unfortunately.
Oh, shout out to the people on your what you on IG Live or
I'm
somewhere?
on IG Live.
Shout out to your IG Live people who knew the answer, but
Jamaican one queen. She tried to tell me Roxy Shante. She tried to give
Roxanne
it to me.
Shante. I'm
You
the
didn't know-
ROXANNE.
You know they hip hop then. It's dope.
That's what I'm talking about. People know
I knew it. I
know
just
your
forgot her
thing.
name.
It's cool. I'm not gonna like
Oh, man.
you don't get tagged, but you do gotta send me $10 cash. out
Okay,
for
I
that.
got you.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you
already
so
a
much.
negative 10 in the hole.
Yeah,
And I ain't even
dude.
got to the box.
You are setting yourself up for failure, sir.
She said $50 for every question I don't answer.
Yeah, just cash app that to me. Tell your people. I mean, no, okay. Anywho, y'all, let's get into the snippet of the week. Go back. Hey, y'all. Shout out to Roxanne Shante. It is Women's History Month. So the remainder of the shows, I've definitely been slacking because March is about to be over tomorrow.
We haven't hit it. Episode in March. Technically,
Oh, okay. Why do I feel like it's the end of the month?
it's the middle of the month.
I don't know shit
February
anymore.
went by so fast, so everything seems so fast.
Maybe that's it. I thought it was like March 31st or some shit already. I don't know what's going on at this point. Yeah, but it says
The jams
Women's
are kicking
History
in.
Month, so not yet. So for the remainder of the month of March, we're gonna have all women for our music lyrics. So for the people who are coming on here, our next guest, I just literally gave y'all hints. It's only like 5 women in the rap game.
No, it's not.
All these new people don't count. I'm not putting
No Cardi B lyrics.
no that not.
Please do
I
it.
will put Cardi B up here.
Thank you.
I'm not putting Meg the Stallion
Who is
and Cash Doll
Who is that?
and Creamy Doll
Oh, God.
and
They're
the
worse than
other
Lulus.
dolls.
They're worse than the Lulus. on the inside.
I feel like these are real people.
These are
They
real
are real
people.
people,
I will never
unfortunately.
put Kaya up here, although
Is
She
Kaya the My Neck, My Back?
that is correct.
I like her. She's entertaining.
But she's not a great rapper.
Okay, I can get that.
So she won't be up here.
Okay.
But I'm just giving hints to everybody. So yeah, anywho, let's get into the snippet of the week. This is going to be Jamiah with the song LA, only because it reminds me of a Solange type vibe. Y'all know Solange's new album. I gotta tell y'all about that, and I discovered because I listened to it a second time, and my perspective has changed.
Positive or negative?
It's positive.
Okay.
I completely trashed her the first time. I didn't trash her.
You didn't trash.
I didn't trash her.
You trashed 2 Chainz.
I did, because Jesus. We'll talk about that later, y'all. But let's get into the snippet of the week. This is L.A. Jamiah with L.A.
Looking all around for some faith in. Next thing I knew, I was flying on a plane. Yeah. We go. Fly for sure. And I really didn't think it would be this hard to breathe you in again. You know I came from so far.
Welcome back, y'all. Erick, you be setting yourself up. Welcome back, y'all. That was Jamiah with L.A. And y'all can find that song on SoundCloud and iTunes. L.A. Y'all can go and follow Jamiah on IG and Twitter. Jamiah, JAMIAH _Hudson. Follow her. She has a dope kind of discography right now going on. I listened to a few different songs of hers. I like her style. So y'all go and follow her. Check out some of her music. Everything is on definitely on SoundCloud. I know that. Y'all, let's get into some black shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, really, what's all this black shit? I don't know. Blackity, super black ass shit. So I know it's a lot of stuff going on in like entertainment news, but I'm sick of all of them. So I kind of wanted to move away. Although we got a few things. So first up on the list, I understood this woman's pain because this is real. There was a black woman who pulled out a gun on a Domino's employee because he forgot to give her hot wings.
Oh.
I understand her pain because Domino's, I've been waiting 45 minutes for my food.
Where did this take place at?
I don't know, but it sounds like Florida. It just sounds like it happened in Florida.
I asked because that's what I thought. Everything
shit happens in Florida.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
So the lady was going to pick up her food, right? And I think she got a pizza also. Okay. And she wanted her hot wings. But she got home and she had realized that she didn't have them.
That's her damn fault. She should have checked before.
No, sir. Because she probably got off of work and she was probably tired as hell.
Cared.
And she just wanted her food. And she wanted to go home and sit on her couch and have her drink and eat her pizza and hot wings.
That's fine.
And then she realized she didn't have them.
You're at Domino's. You're not at a top-notch restaurant.
Domino's, you need to do better. Side note, I don't eat pork. I rarely eat beef. Now, I like Domino's pizza. I went to the Domino's and I said, I just want mushrooms and cheese. That's it. And I went to pick up my pizza and they had pepperoni on it. And they're lucky I didn't have a gun because I would have pulled it out.
Damn.
Because I don't eat pepperoni, and that's not what I said. I said mushrooms. You gave me a pepperoni pizza.
Did you check it before you left or you seen it?
No, because who has time? who has time?
Okay.
I told you to put one thing on here because the cheese is already on the damn pizza.
You had one job.
That's it. And I got home and I was like, I'm upset.
Did you go back?
I did. And I was like, take this shit back. And they was like, we're sorry, ma'am. We're going to give you your pizza you asked for, and you can keep that one. The fuck am I going to do with this?
I'm not going to.
I don't eat this. The fuck? So I understand that woman's pain. If I had a gun, I would have pulled it out also.
That is
and
crazy.
eventually she was arrested.
You sure that's not white people-ish?
Nah, she's definitely got to be black.
Yeah. Did you?
I saw a picture.
Oh, okay. I was like, she was arrested.
She might be Puerto
Maybe
Rican.
stop.
She looks 100% black.
Okay. And she was arrested for this.
Yeah.
Charged.
I mean, yeah, she pulled out a gun. Shout out to that lady. I just wanted to
What?
shout her out.
Some chicken.
Happy
wings.
Women's Month, y'all.
It's Women's History Month, so she's making history.
She wasn't the first woman to do that.
Nah, definitely not.
The first woman to pull a gun on someone.
Maybe to do
For
it at
chicken?
Domino's.
Nigga, we in Chicago. Pretty sure they pulling guns on niggas every day for chicken. Especially if you waiting at JJ Fish. And I'm pretty sure some ladies at JJ Fish done pulled out knives, guns, bats, all
Go
kind
get
of
your
shit.
chicken from Harold's and you won't have these problems.
You're a Hell's person.
I like Harold's.
Okay.
I mean, okay. I like Uncle Remus.
I like Uncle Remus too.
I walked
but-
out of the interview because of that. I didn't walk out of the interview. I mockfully walked out of the interview. The guy said he preferred Harold's, but he lives on the south side, so I wouldn't expect him
That's
to say
why.
nothing.
Uncle Remus is good. They got an Uncle Remus on the south side now.
They
like
got Harold's on
47.
the west side.
Oh, dang. See?
On 47th and what?
Right by Cottage. It's in between Cottage and whatever other street is in between Cottage and going west. It's right across the street from McDonald's. I seen it. Remus.
Oh, that's new.
It looks very new.
Oh. Is that by that Walgreens?
I don't recall seeing it. You probably talking about 35th and King Drive.
No, 47. Maybe
Is it
it's
Walgreens on 47? In Cottage? I don't think so.
Nah, maybe that's a Walmart.
It's a Walmart, exactly.
Walmart, my bad.
Walmart is behind it.
Oh, this is new.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going over there to see what this Uncle Remus is like.
Yeah, go
I don't
see
trust it. It's on the south side.
That's why I ain't going in and get it. I'm like, Uncle Remus on the south side.
that's a
I don't
west side
really-
thing.
Yeah, I want my Uncle Remus off Madison. I don't
That's
want
it. I want hood niggas to be surrounded by my chicken because that's how I know it's going to be good.
exactly.
Hood nigga.
47th is the hood.
Yeah, but
I
it's
know
not
they-
west side hood.
Okay, I give you that.
Yeah, like,
I wouldn't trust no Harold's on the west side of Chicago because they
No,
biased
because
to the
it's-
chicken. They
yeah.
gonna sabotage my Harold's on the west side.
my Uncle Remus needs to be surrounded by niggas who waiting for their baby mamas to get her lashes finished and then also asking you for $5 while also simultaneously trying to ask you for your number, even though his baby mama right there.
With they pelly jackets on.
Yes.
Of course. Can't forget the pelly jacket.
And it's 63 degrees outside.
Exactly.
He hot as hell, but he doesn't want to. That's like, I need my chicken to be surrounded by all of that.
I need my Uncle Remus to be surrounded
Yeah,
by
that's
that.
what I mean. My Uncle Remus chicken.
I need my
fries.
Harold's too, but I don't trust Uncle Remus. I don't trust west side food on the south side or south side food
There
on the
we
west
go.
side.
We on the same page because it ain't gonna be right.
Nope.
Speaking of people that we don't trust, Nicki Minaj's boyfriend pled guilty to driving on a suspended license. And here's what I want to say about that.
Okay.
Now, number one, Nicki, your boyfriend's already a pedophile. And
Is he really?
I mean, that's what the people say,
that
I don't
is
know
what the
much
people say.
according to his court records.
Man, she just got a history that her brother
She-
was doing it, and now she dating a dude.
Well, they dated, I think, in high school. So just like her
Hey.
old flame, now they reunited it. I don't know.
So
Yeah.
that means she been knew about this record before she dated him.
Apparently.
Had to.
We dated him.
Had to.
There's a pattern there.
Nikki, I'm starting to question
But Nikki,
you.
girl, you got too much.
Which
First off,
means-
we know that you take care of him because what does he do? You got too much money to not be telling your boyfriend to go pay for his license to get reinstated. Like, you got too much money, and you should have more sense than this. Why the fuck is he driving around on a suspended license? I guess she like criminals. Is that what it is?
I don't know. I was gonna say at this rate, she might as well hook up with R. Kelly.
Wow, Eric. Wow. We're gonna take a break and
I mean, technically
refill my
speaking,
Jameson. Wow.
that was a gut check right there. Yeah. Ooh, that was low.
Wow.
I mean, apparently she likes these guys who do things for children. So
Basically,
Ooh.
don't leave your kids around Nicki
Chile.
Minaj.
yeah,
Nikki, if you ever see this, don't do the
we'll
feature
all be
with me.
slandered, but that would be great because that could
I mean, I
boost
don't,
our
I don't
numbers.
care. Right?
I care, Nikki.
I don't care about
I
Nicki
would do the feature.
Minaj.
I'm a Cardi B fan, though. I ain't
As
gonna
we
lie.
all are.
I like
Okay,
Cardi.
now you on the
We're
slander
not- we're
list.
not-
You're on the
okay,
slander
I
list
won't-
now. You
I
can't
won't
be a Cardi
slander.
fan.
You don't like Cardi?
No, I'm saying she's gonna slander you because you're a Cardi fan.
You don't like Cardi?
No, I'm talking Nicki's gonna Cardi.
Oh,
We're both
Cardi
we're both
B.
Cardi fans.
I just seen this meme that offended me.
What meme?
It was a meme that it showed a man in his bed removing panties. And they said, man who listened to Cardi B dude looks like this. And he was removing his... Oh, I was so offended. I thought it was so rude and disrespectful.
No, that is disrespectful.
That is very disrespectful.
Because everyone loves Cardi B. The end.
I think Cardi B is the
the
shit.
end. But to one Nicholas Minaj, girl, help your boyfriend because he's struggling.
Did she help Meek Mill when he was going through his stuff?
Oh, that's true. You make a great point, Eric. Who was her boyfriend before that?
Safari?
Safari. She didn't help him at all.
His AKA potential ghostwriter for Nicki, but I'm not going to go there.
You make a great point because now that I think about it, she always bails out when her boyfriends are in trouble. I mean, girl, I don't blame you. So, but this one you're sticking by, which I don't understand. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I guess it's because she's getting older and she's like,
What happened
ain't
to
nobody
Nas,
else
though?
out there.
That was like a booty call.
Okay.
They were just humping around,
I'm positive Nas just wanted to fuck.
basically.
Like,
Nas ain't
I
trying.
The end.
I believed in that relationship.
You were
Why?
probably the only person. In
Like, why?
Everybody I know did not want that relationship because they didn't want Nas to fall down that, I guess, trap of Nicki Minaj.
No, yeah. The people who care about Nas let him know it's not right and it's not okay. Leave.
He got on up out of there.
And he did. So
That's another one on the
congratulations to
list.
Nas. Shout out to you, brother. You did the right thing. Speaking of people who are doing the right thing, this guy is not. So, myself, along with the rest of the world, had no clue that Murder Mook had a podcast, a video podcast.
Okay.
But there is this clip
Battle
of
rapper,
him.
Murder Mook, right?
Yeah, battle rapper.
Okay.
It's a clip around going around on the internet with him on his podcast, and he
I
got
know
this
what you're talking
girl,
about.
which I've never heard of in my life, called Yes
Yes,
Jules. And Murder Mook does not understand why Yes Jules, who's very, very Caucasian,
Okay.
was wearing. He doesn't understand why her wearing a sweatshirt that said niggas would
I
be
knew it.
offensive.
She's very Caucasian, meaning
She's highly Caucasian.
like 99.9%.
Yeah, and she had to explain to Murder Mook why wearing the shirt would be offensive, even though initially she put it up on Instagram saying, should I wear this? And people dragged her to smithereens. But then she's on the show explaining to him, and he still doesn't get why it would be offensive. And then the internet went on to drag Murder Mook.
As they should. Folks be doing the most, man.
I just want to take a break because somebody needs to help him out. I don't even know what to say about this. Sir Murder Mook, what the fuck do you mean you don't understand? It's a white girl wearing a shirt talking about niggas because she thinks she's part of the culture.
Well, according to her, she's been a part of the culture for years.
How?
According to her, she's been a part of the culture for years, doing behind the scenes stuff.
I don't care if you're a part of the culture. That's just some things that are just off limits.
I mean, it's
goes
very
without
simple.
explanation. I don't need to tell you why, as a Caucasian, that you shouldn't be wearing anything that has some type of symbolism of blacks being talked to in that type of light. And shame on Murder Mook, man. I already ain't really been listening to. I couldn't tell you the last time I listened to Murder Mook. This is just the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure any of his last songs had something to do with 4.5s and AKs making bodies flip, hit them with a hollow tip, make your body land on a ship. See, I got bars. Did you hear it?
That was all off the top of the dome?
Yeah, all off the top. And
I ain't battling you.
see, because I'm a battle rapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like some stupid shit Murder Mook would have said.
It
The top of the
rhymes.
dome. Hit you with a hollow tip. 4.5 on my hip. Make your body spinning through a 360 flip. Boy, I got bars. I don't understand why people won't believe me.
Oh, man.
Believe me when I'm telling y'all.
I don't want them problems.
Okay. At least you say you don't want them. Eric, do you believe me now?
We still working on that.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done. What else we got? Oh, shout out to this dad. So a little kid in Florida, because again, everything happens in Florida, Went home and told his dad that his teacher slammed him. His daddy came back to the school with an actual AK-47.
Whoa.
And
His teacher slammed him.
yeah, the son told the daddy, my teacher slammed me, right? And the dad came back up there like, nigga, we not gonna have these problems. Of course, this man was arrested.
And so, this in black shit news, so of course they were black.
Yeah, but is that how you protect your child? If your child is telling you he's being bullied, I don't know if I'm gonna bring an AK-47 to the school.
Abstrak is a father, so as a father, Abstrak, if your daughter came home and said a teacher touched them inappropriately, slammed on something, would you go that far?
I don't blame the parent who came
Neither
up there
do I.
with the AK-47.
Neither do I.
I can't tell another parent how to retaliate against. I mean, you there to protect your kid.
At any and all costs.
If you have to go to that measure, look, I got an AK-47, I'll blow your face
Look,
off.
nigga, we gotta get some shit straight.
I personally
Don't you ever
wouldn't go
put your
up there
hands-
with an AK-47, but I damn sure ain't mad at the parent that did it.
Look, don't
Why
you ever
are you-
put your hands on my kid.
Yeah. I bet they ain't body slammed nobody since that AK-47 arrived
No,
today.
I'm positive they have not. I agree with you. I'm not gonna take an AK-47 to the school. However, I don't blame him. You did what you had to do, sir. Especially nowadays.
Yeah.
White America is besides themselves. And side note, I also want white America to know that they are not safe either.
Uh-oh.
Y'all are being exposed. Back to the point.
AK-47.
I'm just gonna come to the school and bring these hands.
Those are definitely coming with.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my hands. I'll definitely fight some teachers.
I'd rather go to
Probably
jail
still
for
go
that.
to jail. Yeah.
Yeah, see, we on the same
Yeah.
page.
Still go to jail.
I'm okay with going to jail
I'm
for
gonna beat your ass with these hands. The end. Like, why are you touching my child? A body
Matter of fact, I'm
slamming?
gonna call 911 now and tell them that they need to check on your ass. I'm gonna beat
Exactly.
the hell out of you.
Damn,
Operator speaking, how may I
AK-47.
help you? I'm finna beat his ass. Come up here right now. Ma'am,
Wow.
click. Click.
I gotta
Come
pull
up
that
here.
story up. I would love to
Get
hear
me. Yeah, it's definitely on the internet. So shout out to that daddy. I don't know his name, but shout out to him.
And of course, this was in Florida.
Of course,
Man,
all
Florida's all
great
in a-
things happen in Florida.
that. Clearly not. Clearly not.
Like great tragic things.
The only good thing that's in Florida is apparently Miami, and I'm not sure how
Woo.
good
It
Miami
depends.
Chile.
I would say that depends on when you go there, or it depends
Yeah.
on the day. Yeah.
I mean, if you need ratchet trappery in
Yeah,
your lifestyle, in your
exactly.
life, just go to Miami.
Exactly. Even though they shut down King of Diamonds.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
KOD.
It's gone. R.I.P.
R.I.P. to KOD. Okay, learn something new every day. Last on this black shit news. So I did not look too much into the story, but I just wanted to talk about this. So there's another video on the internet going around about this pastor, this black pastor, who is apparently removing the demon of oral sex from this woman. Did you see this?
I
No.
thought
Wait,
you
wait,
was
wait.
gonna go with the pastor who been rubbing on men's genitals to make their penises bigger. Did you
No,
see that one?
sir. No, sir. I don't know anything. No, sir.
That's very suspicious.
We're
No,
gonna
sir.
add that to the list. We're gonna add that to the list. But this pastor,
These
I
pastors
don't know
are getting
when
out
and
of
where it
control.
is, but he told this woman she had a demon of oral sex on her, and he
Why
told
would you
her
want that off of her?
he listen.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Because that's what I want to know. First off, you that's not a demon. That's a talent. What's wrong with you,
I'm
sir?
on the same page.
And she, the video is funny because the woman is literally choking.
Okay.
And somebody put a microphone to her mouth, and I was like, "This is so inappropriate." And it looked like she was choking on a dick.
Wow.
But they were removing the spirit, the demon of oral sex from her because it just wasn't right.
Is this what she wanted?
Apparently, the pastor told her it was wrong, and she was like, "Remove it from me, sir." The one thing that I will never tell anyone to do is remove that from me because it's not a demon; it's a talent.
What is wrong with these pastors?
I don't.
What church is that so I can know to not go there?
She didn't do
It's
the research.
probably in Florida.
It could be. Everything crazy happens there.
Probably in Florida. I'm just looking at this video like, what kind of shit is this? Like,
And he was literally, who recorded this?
somebody in the church. They were literally in the church.
Wow.
as he's removing this talent from her. You don't remove talents from me, okay? Because that's a special skill, and I might want to put that on my resume. And you're in the church trying to remove it from me because you think it's not useful.
He ain't getting it, so he don't want nobody else to enjoy it.
I just want to, sir, how else am I supposed to use my mouth for the greater good of the world?
I can think of some other things, but
I mean, as a talent, the talent portion, can we just segue into this pastor rubbing on men's genitals?
look, I do not know the whole backstory, but I was on some social site. I don't know if it was Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, but there was definitely a link. I chose not to click on it, but I know it read that the pastor is rubbing. I don't know if he's masturbating them or what. It's just way too weird for me. But basically, it's to enhance their genitals. He put the Holy Ghost on it, and voila, we've added 5 more inches onto.
Wow.
Okay.
Men who were not born blessed. That's the end of it. The end. You just were not blessed. Ain't nobody rubbing on you gonna make your shit enlarge. Like, you have to know that.
But the lady got the oral thing removed from her.
No, she didn't. She basically performed a simulation of oral sex in the church so all the men could see how she does it.
Did you follow up?
And follow up and do what?
To make sure, see if she's still engaged. I'm sure they have the follow-up story. And
I didn't follow up, but I should find her to see if that demon got away from her.
And if it did, then
no, I'm pretty sure she went and she used that same demon that very same day. You use your talent, girl. You use your talent all over the world. But men, back to y'all. I mean, just because somebody's rubbing on you, it's not gonna help. It's not gonna work.
I have a lot of questions for a man who will let another man rub on him that way.
The pastor, because apparently he has special magical powers that's going to enlarge.
We know what goes
dick.
on in the church with these pastors and men already.
Like,
so
y'all are grown at this point.
yeah.
Like, nigga, what? Nigga, what? A pastor walks up to you. God told me to tell you to let me rub on you so I can enhance what you don't have.
They is getting out of control. These pastors and these things that I'm seeing online, they are making a mockery of religion. And
Chile. It shouldn't even be religion anymore. It shouldn't even be called religion anymore. I don't know what's going on today. That's what's happening in black shit. Y'all, special segment. We're going to move on to some white shit.
okay.
Because, it's a lot of white shit going on. But the major story in white shit news right now is this college admission scandal. Right. So y'all know by now that the FBI were doing a operation. What is it called? Operation.
Don't know, but
I forgot what it was called. But they were doing this whole operation in which they caught this guy, William Singer, who was the mastermind behind the college admission scandals. Like, famous people, rich people, designers would pay this man. Yeah, wealthy people were paying him to get their children into like the top tier schools such as Yale and Stanford and USC,
Georgetown.
Right, Georgetown. Right. So the highest that somebody paid, which they were a CEO of a company, I forget which was $6.5 million.
Just for one kid?
But for one child.
$6.5 million.
$6.5 million. But the people who are in the news right now is actress Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman. Y'all know Lori Loughlin as Aunt Becky from Full House, right?
She's always going to be Aunt Becky.
Always Aunt Becky. And it suits her.
Yes.
Give me that Becky. Her husband is
Becky.
fashion designer Massimo. They paid $500,000 for 2 of their kids.
Each kid, ain't it?
Both of them.
they pay how much?
$500,000. $500,000 for
$500,000
both of their kids to get into USC. And both of their kids are dumb as hell because they're both on the internet. Like, especially one of them who's a YouTube star is on the internet like, I just came to college because my parents wanted me to, but I'm really here for the parties and
To get drunk and the sororities, right?
I really don't know if I'm going to go to class,
Right.
but I really do know that I'm going to go to the parties. She's like on the internet saying this shit.
Wow.
She had to apologize after posting that, but it's
Of
still
course she did.
Yeah.
You know, white people, like, take it back, please. And then Felicity Huffman paid $15,000, which is nothing compared to everybody else.
Only 15 G?
Yeah, she paid $15,000 to have, I don't know if it was her daughter. I think it was her daughter.
I think her daughter, yeah.
To have for high school, to have a high school ACT proctor change her scores so that she can get into the college she wanted to.
Okay, so she didn't pay the school. She paid the proctor to help her get into the school.
Yeah, she basically paid the proctor to take the test,
so
and get a higher score, which is cheap. Like,
yeah.
at this point, my question is, how dumb are your children? Like, how dumb are they? Because black people, as the world know, we have magic. There are black children out here who are getting $17 million, $71 million offers and scholarships from a perfect SAT score. Then they got, of course, in Florida again, there's a young lady who they refused to grade her SAT because I think she scored
300 more than what she failed the original, right? And then she retook it and she jumped 300 points. And now they're basically trying to say she cheated on the test.
Right.
Or they're questioning it.
Investigating, questioning.
Investigating.
But the point is, like, how white people, how dumb are your children? Because y'all are paying $500,000, $6.5 million. It doesn't cost that much money to go to school.
And that's my question. When I'm seeing that, I'm just like, what is it about Harvard and Yale? Like, what are they? I didn't finish college, so I don't know what those names on your resume does in terms of getting you a job, because you still got to do the job, you know?
Well, for white people, it's like a sense of entitlement. It's like a family heirloom. Like, you pass it down. In white families, especially white privileged families, it's like your father went to Yale, his son went to Yale, and now you have to go.
But what are you doing in your life to make it be like...
Nothing. You don't have to do... being a white person, I can only imagine, you don't have to do shit, especially if you're white and privileged and rich. They just want that name because it's like clout for white people. So if you got your son who is in Yale, who is as dumb as the day is long... Jesus knows this dude is dumb, but he has Yale on a Yale degree. When he goes out into the world and it's like, oh, I went to Yale, he's the one that's going to get paid the $100,000, $150,000 to do the job, even though he doesn't know shit. And then you can have a black person that went to Yale, graduated, got in there legally, worked hard, and they're going to be out here making $40,000 a year to do the same job as this white dude.
Same degree.
Yeah, same degree.
Better skill set.
Better skill set, better grades, everything. But
because
because
pigmentation.
that's literally it. And like on the other hand, like all of us, I'm an HBCU graduate.
Yeah.
Nigga, ain't nobody who? My parents pay for me to get in school? Nigga, what? I'd be lucky if they pay for my plane ticket, which they did not. Like, what?
What school did you go to?
Jackson State University.
Shout
out to Jackson
Mississippi
State.
Valley State.
Look at that. We might know some people.
I only went for a year and bounced and came home, but I did go.
As did a lot of people. A lot of people from Chicago did that at Jackson State. They came for like one semester or a full year, and they went back home because they were homesick.
I wasn't homesick. I came home because I wanted to go get some money. I wasn't, you know.
Yeah, we were poor.
Super poor. I regret that decision, but...
Yeah, I had no money in college, and that's what work study was for. Work study was terrible because at Jackson State, they only paid you every month as opposed to like every 2 weeks, like all other regular work study programs. Nigga, I felt like I was waiting for an SSI check at Jackson State University, but shout out to them. But it's like nobody's paying for our education or paying for you to get into a school. Like the way it works at some universities, or at a lot of universities, it's like, oh, my mom is SG Row or Delta, and she about to call her soror to make sure they look at your application. That's literally it. To make sure you get housing. So when you come there, you don't have to wait. But ain't nobody paying. Like, black families, we're not paying for our kids
to get
into the school. Nobody's paying no fucking $500,000.
No.
Like, nigga, you about to have $100,000 in loans when you get out of here.
Exactly.
Your parents are not touching that shit. Like, that's gonna be on your report, your credit report, until you pay that off, or basically until you die.
Because most can't pay it off because
At
your
all.
job ain't shit when you get out of there.
Like,
out of school.
you'll be lucky if your mama approves you to go and do the damn, what's the loan called? The Parent Plus loan. She signs off on it so that you can get your funding through FAFSA for the year. Like, white people.
And you say the highest they paid was $6 million.
Someone pays $6.5 million, and he's a CEO of a company. I don't know which company it was.
You couldn't have invested that $6 million in something more, like, you could have done way more with $6 million to help your child
bought
out.
so many businesses. You could have invested.
I mean, it's like we
so
was
many
talking
things.
off the air. Like, why didn't they just do what everybody else typically do? Just donate the fucking money to the school, and they fucking put a library in your name. You just say, my kids coming to school
that's
here.
It. Built a building, a dorm room, or something after you. Your kid is so fucking dumb that you wasted $6.5 million of your own money to get your kid into this school,
For
and
what?
they probably still. Well, at this point, they gotta drop out.
For what though? They're not gonna make $6.5 million worth of your money back right off the bat.
Oh, white people
Probably
don't care
never.
about that.
Well, yeah, when money
They
ain't
don't
a
care
thing.
what.
Exactly,
Yeah,
with
it's
money
like,
in the thing. That's like, that's pennies.
That's chump change for my child.
That's a month's pay. That's fine.
To find out that your son is at Yale doing crack cocaine. Like,
Right.
my nigga, what? This is what you paid $6.5 million for? Let that have been a black family. Like, I paid $600. $600, and you want to be down there smoking weed? Give me my damn money back.
They'd be like Craig Huxtable, that one cop show.
Oh my
so,
God.
we paid $70,000. We want that back now.
Yeah. That was the episode. But all y'all white people out here, white people, and carry on. Now let's move on to I Discovered.
Okay.
I discovered, because, I mean, we could talk about white people all day because they are full of shit. So this is what I've been listening to this week, right? So first up, I listened to Solange.
Again.
New album. Well, see, the last episode that we did never really came out. So
I would say we gotta do like a special like vaults. Like
Vaults
these
episode, which we didn't release because the audio was terrible.
Amazing.
But I listened to Solange. I went back and listened to it a second time. Now, my first opinion was, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Second opinion is, I still don't know what the hell she's talking about. However, what I have figured out is her new album, When I Get Home, you literally have to be in a mood, like a certain mood, to listen to that. And I listened to the album the whole way through, second time around. And I was just in a mood like I need to be in a certain vibe. I just kind of wanted to chill out. So that's the type of album she has. It's an album that you have to feel. Like, you just, I don't know, I feel like you don't need to be high, but you can either be high or drunk or having a drink or just chilling out at home by yourself or having a friend, whatever. You have to be in that mood to listen to this album.
I got a question for you about that album.
Yes.
I listened to maybe the first 5 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Is the whole album, because don't that album got like damn near 20 records on there or something?
19 songs,
yep.
but then they have of them like interludes.
And that's what I was gonna ask. Are they all interludish? Because I'm like, the beats are dope. The beats that at least the first couple ones that I heard, I was like, these beats dope. And then she's doing a hook, and I'm just like waiting for the actual song to really
The
pick
Well, see,
lyric.
this is not that type of album. It's
Okay.
not a lyrical album at all.
She
so
did that
don't,
with See at the table.
And See That at the Table was like, I feel what she's going through.
And that's what I was
This is-
expecting
no.
in terms of.
This album. This is literally an album for just like, you know how you go to a jazz club? There are no lyrics. You listen, you literally are there to feel the music. This is an album where she just wants you to feel the music. That's literally it.
Okay.
Because it's actually like 30, it's only like damn near like 35 minutes, right?
yeah,
The whole album.
35,
it's like
40
19
minutes.
songs. It's like 30, a half hour worth.
Yeah.
The shit's interludes and the songs are short.
So that's why I'm like, it's more of a vibe. Plug to the show, vibe album. You just put it on and you go. You're not there for the lyrics because there are none.
It's a little bit, but
a little, but
it's like I said on the episode that never aired. It's like a bunch of ideas she just put out there with this music, and she just like, okay, this is good. Let's put it out there.
That's literally it.
I'm not trying to.
Does
be
it
all,
sound like she's cheated the fans, or is
Nah.
it?
If you are a real fan real fan of Solange, she did not cheat the fans. I think people who are just like getting on to her, the last 2 years with the
Seat at
Seat at the Table album, they probably will feel cheated because they don't know her artistry.
Because each album sounds different.
Yeah, completely different.
Okay.
Over the years from when she first started, all of her albums completely different. So that's just who she is as an artist. I listen to 2 Chainz.
Again?
Yeah, I have to listen to these albums twice. So
I haven't listened to 2 Chainz yet.
my opinion is the same. The whole album is trash. You got like 2 good songs. I was like, 2 Chainz, who the fuck are you? What are you trying to prove? Sir, you are a trap artist, and I want to hear you rap about cocaine and dope and
He
the
rapped
trap
about that a little bit. That's more on the...
Yeah, no, he was trying to be conscientious, and I was like, I don't like this 2 Chainz.
So is
go
it
back.
trash? You don't like it because he's matured in his subject matter, or
Nah,
you?
he's trying to be mature, but it's like it doesn't make sense, and because he's like the black people, we need to support each other and build up the community. But I sell dope and I shoot AKs. Shut the fuck up. What are you trying to say?
That's how I felt about this whole Meek Mill campaign thing. Like I see what they were doing.
What they're trying to do.
Yeah, but I felt like he's the wrong artist to do that for.
So right message, wrong messenger?
Yes.
Exactly. Like how am
Yes.
I going to sit up here like Meek Mill is on this campaign about prison reform.
Prison reform. Yep.
But when I listen to your album, you telling me to go shoot the block up. You know what I'm
Shoot the
saying?
block up with your AK-47 hollow tip, make their bodies flip, and
How
then
can
you
I
on
feel-
Instagram talking about she got a fat ass, and I'm like, my God, Meek Mill, sir, choose one on this day.
Yeah, it's just I hate the contradiction. Whatever the
Yeah,
word is.
No, you said it
Contradiction.
right. You said it right.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous to me. Now I applaud the industry rallying behind him and helping get him out of prison, but in terms of the campaign that they ran, and I'm like, man, all of the different artists or people, you could have just found an actual person that's not in the industry that you could have made the face of what you guys are doing. But I feel you on that. Like,
Yeah, it was he kept like back to the 2 Chainz, he kept contradicting himself. So he was going back and forth, and it was like, if you're gonna send one message, be clear, be consistent, and stick to that one message. But I know that's asking too much in the rap industry. Everybody is all over the place these days. It's only a few artists out here who can actually write a song or deliver a song with an actual purpose to it, or tell a story, because that's what rap is supposed to be about. You're supposed to tell a story from beginning to end, but people have fucking ADHD, so they don't know how to write, and they don't know how to put together an actual song. That's a whole different story. I went back and I listened to T-Pain again. He has a new album out called One Up.
that intro is so good. I can't get past the intro. I love that intro.
This album is one down for me still.
Oh, I haven't. The
whole
album's
shit
too
is
long
trash.
for me.
How long
No,
is
I'm-
the track list?
It's about 16
Yeah.
songs on there.
Yeah. I think 16, 17, maybe
Wow.
16, yeah.
It's so long, and they're actual their songs.
Their
So I'm
whole
like,
songs with no interludes. Maybe like 2. And I was like, sir, Teddy
Auto-tuning?
pinned her ass down,
Is he
sir.
auto-tuning or is he actually just use
No, this
his
is
vocals?
auto-tune.
Oh.
just
Teddy pinned her ass down. This album is still trash. That's it. I didn't really go back and listen to anybody else's album. India Arie will still be on repeat every day. Worthy, because she's great.
That's your album of the year, right?
It is going to be, because I love her.
She has a
Abstrak.
new album.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it today.
Worthy. Please do. from beginning to end. You don't have to skip anything.
Okay, I'll get back to you on that.
All right. What you been listening to this week?
Besides yourself.
Key.
I listened to some Schoolboy Q. He has a new song out called Num Num Juice or something.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. It's like a minute and 40 seconds. I didn't know it was that
Yeah.
short. I listened to it last night. Like, damn, this is a short song.
Very short. It's okay.
It is.
But
I agree with
it forced me to listen to other old Schoolboy Q songs, which I was digging.
Okay.
It's this artist. I don't know her name, but it's a song that she's talking about. Bitch, don't steal my man, and it is good. It is good. I'm gonna get the name and I'm gonna tell you her name.
Is this Meg Thee Stallion?
I'm gonna tell you her name.
I feel like she had a song. I was looking up her song list
Bitch,
today.
don't steal my man.
Yeah, the song is it's really good
Sounds
though,
like
man.
Nivea, like don't mess with my man, but don't steal.
Well, we're in
my
this era where you
man.
could say, bitch, don't steal my man.
Bitch, don't steal my man. Cause I know he really don't want me. Bitch, don't steal my man.
It's dope, man.
Because
I
on
think
Fridays I be lonely. Bitch, don't steal my man.
Steal another off the dome.
Yeah, cause you see, it's all right here.
Yeah, you got that heat. Lyrically, it's good though. She's talking about she understands that whoever the chick is she's talking about has the capabilities of doing it, but she's like, I need him more than you do. You're just his little side toy. So
Wow.
musically, I think it's well put together.
If it's well put together, I'm definitely gonna look this up. Like when I'm going back home in the car.
When I get to the car and get some juice, I'm gonna send you the link. But
Bitch, don't steal my man.
outside of that, man, just I usually go through the current stuff because I'm so involved in my own music that I don't even know what's current. So like if I'm on Tidal or Apple Music, I just go into like what's hot.
Right.
And try to catch up on and see if I can find something I like, which I typically don't.
I was about to say, I try to do that on Apple Music. I literally will go through the new playlist, new hot artists or whatever, and I listen to it, but everybody is dumb, and so I can't.
Nipsey Hussle got a new song too that I like a lot.
Oh,
he does?
I'm slacking on that one. Haven't heard that one.
It's something Racks. But
I
it's good.
did see the title of it, but I didn't listen to the song.
It's good.
But,
I like Nipsey Hussle. I still listen to his album. That was my favorite. When it first came out, I was like, do I really like this? But as the year progressed, out of all of the hip hop
I gotta go back
albums,
and give that one a second try. I listened to the album he released last year.
Mhm.
I listened to it once. I definitely got to give that a second try.
I thought it was good.
All right. Anything else you've been listening to this week?
Just that. A lot of Nipsey Hussle, and when I hear a song, I'll go back and listen to some albums. But that chick with the bitch don't steal my man, I've had that on repeat. I ain't gonna lie, I love that song.
I want to look this up. People, I'm like, what happened? The Instagram people, who sings this song? Bitch, don't steal my man. All right, y'all. Eric, what you been listening to this week?
A little bit of, I don't want to say everything. Really, just like I always do, more independent artists. Checked out the EP Mother Nature put out, the 4-track EP Rolls. That episode we're never gonna air. Talked about that. That was pretty dope.
DeLacy, my man.
That's the name of
Oh,
DeLacy.
you knew DeLacy. The fact is, not to interrupt you, I've heard of her. Maybe within this last 2 or 3 weeks, I haven't checked out any of her music.
I only see 2 songs on Apple. When I heard this, I'm like, man.
I just heard of her as an artist. So I'm gonna check that. Y'all check out DeLacy. DELACEY.
Yep.
Bitch, don't steal my man. Okay.
That's the name of the song.
Well, it's called My Man, but the lyrics is.
Oh, now I'm gonna go with Bitch, don't steal my man. I like that title better. But Eric, my bad. So you've been listening to
This is Mother Nature. I actually listened to that Summer Walker and Drake remix song. I didn't get it. I mean, I got it, but I didn't get the whole nostalgia of everybody. Oh my God, Drake killed this. Drake killed. It's like it's a
I don't get
typical
anything
Drake
that
verse.
Drake does. So
I just wanted to catch that vibe. Like I don't like listening to stuff when it's like hyped up because it's not gonna reach my expectations just because I have high expectations when people say something's great and it never reaches that. So I waited till it died down to listen to it, and it was like, this is an average ass song. He didn't need to add any verses to it. To me,
Yeah, Drake doesn't need to be on a lot of things. So
that's the type of song he would be on, but it wasn't none that was super impressive.
he's not
At this
super
point.
impressive. So
There were some songs on his last album that was like, okay, I don't know if he wrote it, but okay, this is lyrical.
What was his last
out
album?
of the 300 that he
Scorpio.
wrote,
Nah, Scorpio.
I listened to this.
I was disappointed in Scorpio. I'm always disappointed in Drake.
Drake hasn't really.
I was about to say that.
I think Drake hasn't had a good album since Nothing Was the Same to me. That was in 2013.
He
That was
hasn't
his-
had
that
a
was
good
his, like,
album
only
since
good rap
he was
album.
black, and he hasn't
He's
been
not-
black for
He's
at least the last
he's
5
part
years.
black, but
Yeah, but he was black when he released that
people
album.
think that So Far Gone mixtape was like the greatest thing.
No, it was a mixtape. First off, I feel like people hype Drake up way too much.
To me, they do also.
Like he's more of a singer to me than an actual artist. Like, yeah, I get it, he raps, but people act like he's literally one of the best rappers. When you're talking to millennials, I guess that's what
The younger
yeah,
millennials.
Generation Y, I think. They literally think Drake is one of the best rappers, and I'm like,
He
oh
don't rap.
my God, y'all are so simple,
But
and that's what it is.
But that's what I hate about Drake. Nor not hate him. When Drake raps, to me, when he raps, I'm like, man, I don't hear enough of
Bars.
like because when I hear him, I like when Drake raps. Like when Drake get the
when he
rapping,
rapping, exactly.
like when he in his zone, I'm like, oh, so this dude can actually rap if he wanted to. But it's so much of that, and I get why he does it. He makes music that's gonna bring a check in at the end of the day. But what they give him, like how when he first came out, I was like, man, y'all putting this dude on such a high pedestal. But yeah, I'm
He's
not.
still on a high pedestal now. I feel like they've elevated him to the top. I'm trying to figure
You
out.
think so? I feel
Yeah.
like. But see, I'm not listening to music like that these days, so I don't know where he is in terms of popularity. I felt at some point he kind of died, simmered off a little bit.
He simmered off like with releasing music, but his music is still being streamed 1 billion times, and so he's still popular when it comes to artistry. And people still compare him to like or hold him as like one of the greatest rappers, and I don't understand that. I truly don't get it.
You can't because he and I'm not opposed to people having their songs written for them. But in hip hop, you can't be considered that if we know that you have your music written. Because I hope at some point Drake, send me a check. I'll write you some bars, brother.
Bars
But,
off the top of the dome. Take you straight home.
Like Sandra's Rose off the last album. That was to me when he was trying to rap. Over that DJ Premier be like, okay, you can do this on a whole album. I'll give you your props, but you do it on one song. It's nice, but it's like a good tease record.
That's all he has. He has like one good song in him. Like people think, oh, if you could do this consistently, he can't. That's why it's always like one song per album where we're like, oh, he has skills. And it's like, no, he was extremely high that day. And he was like, this shit is going to hit. And it did. And then
He needs
nothing
more high
was
days
ever
like
the
that.
same.
Nothing was the same. Wow.
Shout out to me. All right, y'all. That's it for I Discovered. Y'all, let's get down to the topic of the week, which is this week. Again, it's Women's History Month. So what I wanted to do is break down some lyrics because lyrics are interesting to me. So before we start recording, we were talking about, one of the songs is Lupe Fiasco, Bad Bitch.
Your audience base may not know who Lupe Fiasco is.
I have no control over that. Y'all better go Google because I can't help you.
Why wouldn't your audience know who Lupe is?
You know, some people are dumb, and that's just it. But we're about to break down the lyrics to Bad Bitch, right? So this came out 2012. And
2012, 2013, around that time frame.
Yeah. But we, Abstrak and I were talking before we started recording, and we were like, we both get where he was trying to go. But I thought it was an interesting song. So we're going to go through these lyrics, y'all.
Okay.
Hold it with us.
It's always interesting to actually read the lyrics.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Where
me.
did you get these this time? You got
This is genius.
Okay, there you go.
I took y'all advice because last time on the episode that did not air, I did not get the lyrics from Genius. Yo, I should have brought that back. We did Cameron's Get 'Em Girls.
No, don't bring that back ever.
It's one of the worst songs ever, but I cannot help but listen to it.
Wow.
I can't. I'm not ashamed to say that. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Abstrak, you want to go through this first verse? You want to read this?
I'm with it.
Go ahead. Let the people know what this is.
This is Lupe Fiasco's Bad Bitch.
Verse 1.
All right.
Verse 1. Now imagine there's a shorty, maybe 5, maybe 4, riding around with his mama listening to the radio. And a song comes on, and not far off from being born, doesn't know the difference between right and wrong. Now, I ain't trying to make it too complex. I'm kind of confused already.
As we all are.
But let's just say shorty has an undeveloped context about the perception of women these days. His mama sing along, and this is what she says.
Niggas, I'm a bad bitch, and I'm a bad bitch. Something that's far above average.
Hilarious. And maybe other...
That's how you rapped it.
That's funny. And maybe other rhyming words like cabbage and savage and baby carriage and other things that match it. Couple of things are happening here. First, he's relating the word bitch with his mama, comma, and because she's relating to herself as most important source of help and mental health, he may skew respect for dishonor.
Okay, let's just stop there. Let's go through these things.
A lot.
It's a whole lot.
Considering this is a Lupe Fiasco song, it's not super metaphorical like a typical Lupe Fiasco
I
song.
was about to say he took it easy on this, but what he's also trying to do, Lupe Fiasco is one of those dudes, the black dudes who use a lot of big words because he thinks he's saying things when he's really not. But
He's
we
really not.
we hear you, Lupe.
I always put him and Eminem in the same box as like rappers who are super lyrical that kind of I feel like overwrite because they're just trying to get their point across, but then it's like goes far left.
I don't know. Them first two Lupe
great
albums was
To say
incredible.
No, the first two, yeah, they were classics, and then he tried to go the third album where it went downhill with the whole label thing. And
Okay, so what I'm getting from this first verse, y'all help me understand. So there's a child in a car with his mama,
Mm-hmm.
and a song comes on, and this is her song,
Mm-hmm.
and the song is like, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a bad bitch. Other words that rhyme like cabbage and savage. And then the mama's in the car, she's like, I'm a bad bitch, and she's listening to, she's looking at her son, and she wants him to know that she's a bad bitch, and the son thinks that means she's a good person.
Mm-hmm.
Am I on the?
Yes.
Are we on the same page?
Yep.
Okay. And so now the son has taken that context of a song that she was just singing,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's going to relate that to every other girl that he sees. And now he's just like, you're a bad bitch, and you got to do it like my mama. You a bad bitch. Is it?
Yes.
Am I on the same page?
Yep.
Okay, great.
Essentially trying to get the parent to understand what type of message they're getting across to a child at such a young, impressionable age.
Mm-hmm.
Be cautious. Be cautious of, because the way they're interpreting the word is essentially
Completely different from how you know it to be. 'Cause
Exactly.
you're an adult and they are a child. Yeah. And you think you're a bad bitch, even though the mother probably really believes that, and your son thinks that being a bad bitch is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're on the same page.
Yes.
All right, Lupe. And the hook is, bitch bad, woman good, lady better. They misunderstood. I'm killing these bitches. That's my shit.
Oh man.
Same thing. Goes twice. All right, I'm going to go to this second verse. Now imagine a group of little girls, 9 through 12, on the internet watching videos, listening to songs by themselves. It doesn't really matter if they have parental clearance. They understand the internet better than their parents. Now, being the internet, the content's probably uncensored. They're young, so they're malleable and probably unmentored. A complicated combination, maybe with no relevance, until that intelligence meet their favorite singer's preference. Bad bitches, bad bitches. That's all I want. And all I like in life, bad bitches.
Bad bitches.
Now let's say that they're less concerned with him and more with the video girl acquiescent to his whims. Can we just stop right there?
What does
why,
that mean?
Why do you need? Why? I want to know that. What the fuck is acquiescent to his whims?
And more with the video acquiescent. I guess
Can-
similar to. I don't.
Acquiescent. I don't know what that word means.
I'm assuming similar to.
Can somebody Google that? Eric, Google that.
My
Because
battery's dying.
we are not a super educated people on this podcast.
More when the
I don't know
video-
what acquiescent means.
And I think in the context of this song, this type of song is just over.
He overwrote. Like, we already got your point from the first verse. But what does it mean, Eric?
Well, accurate essence is accept something reluctantly but without protest.
So, okay. So it's like, okay, now let's say that they're less concerned with him and more with the video girls acquiescent to his whims. So they understand what the meaning is, but they're not going to rally behind and
I guess
with people with, stop it. I got it.
It's too much for my mind to comprehend.
The plot thickens. High heels, long hair, and fat booty slim. Reality check. I'm not tripping. See, okay. They don't see a paid actress just what makes a bad bitch. Now we're gonna go through this. Abstrak, what you get from that verse right there?
My head hurts.
Lupe Fiasco is like,
My head
with this
hurts.
song, sounds like he's just using words. Words mean things, Lupe. Whew.
I have an opinion on this. Just
Okay.
reading this off bat.
Okay. What's your opinion?
Lupe wanted to make something that had, because I remember this, the whole production
bag.
and everything.
The
It
video
had
and
the
everything.
Yeah.
Southern,
right.
or he tried to do this Southern feeling trappish song, but you're not that artist. So you want to do something, you want to mesh the two. Like you want to make something that's relatable, but also give this message out, which Kendrick Lamar did that with the drinking song, his first big single.
What's it called?
Swimming pools.
Swimming
Yeah,
pools.
yeah.
So he made a song that commercially sounded and felt, in my opinion, felt good. But when you listen to it, you think about, I want to go to the club, get
Pour
some
up, drink.
But if you really dive
Listen,
into
yeah.
the lyrics, he's talking about sobriety
Yeah.
and I thought he
Childhood, grandfather, being an alcoholic. I think
but
that's
he
the
didn't
same.
overwrite it. Like he didn't make this song overcomplicated. I think this is what
Yeah.
Lupe's trying to do, but because he's such a complex songwriter that he's doing the wrong thing with this song. Like you're overcomplicating a song that you're trying to make
popular.
Yeah, it's just
Like, I feel, well, if you're reading the lyrics to this song, it sounds like he was doing like a college presentation. Like, sir, at this point, I don't give a fuck anymore. Because now you lost me. You lost me at acquiescent to his whims. Yeah, I don't even know what you're trying to say at that point. But, okay, so from that second verse, here's what I got. Only because I listened to the lyrics, and even before I watched the video, like, I really listened to the lyrics. So it's like, okay, here are these young girls. And they are being, I don't know what the word is, but they're being influenced by the women on the TV, the video girls, because they think that that's being cool. The same way the little boy thinks that, his mama saying bad bitch is a good thing. The little girls aspire now to be video vixens because it looks great on TV. But at the same time, Lupe is like, well, oh, look at all of that ass on the video vixens. They're paid actresses. I'm not really complaining because they got a fat ass. Like, sir, stick to what you were trying to say at first, because now you just contradicted yourself.
it takes away everything that you're
It
trying
did,
to
like,
say.
really quick with one line. Because you're like, well, I'm not complaining. What the fuck is the line? The plot thickens. High heels, long hair, fat booty, slim. Reality check. I'm not tripping. Like, my nigga, stop it.
You could have left that one out of there.
It's so much. I'm like, there's a whole other verse. All right.
I'm dreading even reading this. I've been reading. I'm like, do I even want to read any more of this damn overly? Yeah.
That's what I mean, though. Like he's a dope ass writer, but he overwrites. And this one of them songs he overwrote. He overthought the process of this, and it just went to this.
Okay, I'm gonna go through this third verse real quick because I can't even.
Yeah.
It's so much. All right, so disclaimer: this rhymer Lupe is not using "bitch" as a lesson, but as a psychological weapon to set in your mind and really mess with your conceptions, discretions, reflections. It's clever misdirection. Because while I was rapping, they was growing up fast. Nobody stepped in to ever slow them up, gas. Sure enough, in this little world, the little boy meets one of those little girls, and he thinks she's a bad bitch, and she thinks she's a bad bitch. He thinks disrespectfully. She thinks that out sexually. He got the wrong idea. He don't want to fuck her. He thinks she's bad at being a bitch like his mother. Mama never dressed like that. Come out of the house hot mess like that. Ass, titties, dressed like that. All to impress like that. Just like that, you see the fruit of the confusion. He caught in reality. She caught in an illusion. Bad mean good to her. She really nice and smart. But bad mean bad to him. Bitch don't play a part. But bitch still bad to her if you say it the wrong way. But she thinks she a bad bitch. What a double entendre. I quit with the song.
See, even that, well, I get it. He's maybe each of these verses means something differently. But again, listening to the first verse, he's talking about
Bitch bad, woman good.
The first verse is
Lady
about
better.
the little boy or the child listening to his mom.
His mama.
And you're telling me that he thinks his mom using a word means it's a good word.
Right.
But then you get in here and you say he grows up and he's talking to that girl from the second verse.
Calling her a bad bitch.
But you're saying now that he means it in a disrespectful tone. So it kind of, in my mind, when I'm looking at this, if he meant it this way, it's contradictory to the first verse where you say he listened to the word and he thought of it as it meaning a good word because his mom was in the car. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch.
Right. It's like no in between because it's like, again, we get what you're trying to say. I get the message that he was trying to deliver, but there was no in between. So it's like, okay, the third verse is the kids, the boy from the first verse is the girl from the second verse. They got together, they grown now, and the girl thinks she a bad bitch, even though she don't want to be disrespected. Don't call her a bitch. And the boy thinks it's a good thing because that's what his mama used to always say.
Lupe was just writing. He didn't even.
Yeah, he had to be high as hell.
He just went and he just started writing some raps.
Because at this point, I can't even explain. I can't go on.
You feel stupid trying to explain.
I
this,
do.
right?
I felt dumb as hell.
This is the same guy that did that. She said off of Food and Liquor. I will give him that. That was way better than this.
This is also the guy who's now a black samurai.
He always been a black samurai.
Sure, he has.
I just want Lupe to be Lupe. I think he was trying to get out of that deal, and he had to make music, and he was. Exactly. I'm just gonna put something out.
You just hit the right. He pulled the Prince basically. I'm gonna get out of this deal. I'm just put this music out. It may not make sense. I'm trying to get out of my deal.
I don't know why I keep always forgetting about these things. Okay. All right, yeah. Well, that was that, and I don't want to go through any of that anymore. We got our last song we're gonna go through. This is
worse than
hot
Lupe,
garbage, terrible trash.
This is worse than Lupe's song. This made Lupe's song sound classic.
Yeah, hot garbage, terrible trash. This is a Kanye and Lil Pump. I can't with these little white rappers and their Lil Pumps and Lil Skeets and Lil Bang Bangs, and it's all dumb. This is Kanye and Lil Pump. Well, I love it. This song is hot garbage, trash, terrible. So y'all know when the song verse comes on, it's Adele Givens and her little comedy set. Got it. I'm not doing all that. And then the chorus is, "You're such a fucking hoe," and right there, that's already dumb. It's already dumb. You're such a fucking hoe.
It sounds like a Kanye West manifest his idea.
Yeah.
Like, we should get Adele Givens to do this, and then you should say that.
Because she's from Chicago.
He definitely, Lil Pump didn't conceptually think of that.
Oh, hell no, of course not.
I don't even know how this song goes. Like, I don't know how it goes. Who knows how this goes? So the first verse is...
I think it's just that same rhythm. You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. love it, love it. I'm a fucking bitch. Tell her cousin. Your boyfriend is a dork. McLovin.
That's dumb.
McLovin. Ooh. I just pulled up in the Ghost. Hey, I'm not reading these lyrics.
Fuck that bitch up out in London. And around in London. And then I fucked her cousin. Sister. I don't know nothing.
Woo.
And my niggas getting ignorant.
Wait. When did he get the pass to say that?
Because I didn't know this. See what happens when you get the lyrics? So Kanye, you allowed this little white boy to say niggas. It's a whole separate thing right there, y'all.
Why did I think Kanye did the first verse though?
Nah, he definitely did. I haven't listened to this song, but he definitely did the second verse.
Whew, my niggas getting ignorant. Like a lighter, bitch, we ignorant. What is that? How?
Ignorant, yeah. I don't know what the
No,
shit goes, but
was he trying to say
I don't
ignite?
know.
Because a
like
lighter.
a lighter, bitch, we ignorant.
How? What does a lighter
You
have
got-
to do with you being ignorant?
You gotta ask him. I don't get it.
And my niggas getting ignorant.
Like a lighter, bitch, we ignorant. That makes no sense.
And my niggas getting ignorant.
All
Look,
this
I'ma-
water on my neck. What is he talking about? Ice?
All
Yeah,
of one on my neck.
that is
Look like
definitely
I
ice.
feel
Wow.
when I went fishing.
So much diamonds on my bust down.
Wow.
Okay, can we stop right there? Because every time somebody says bust down, I'm from Chicago. Like, I'm thinking of thoughts, hoes, Tatianas.
Mm-hmm.
But other people, bust down means something different if you're from another state. Like, so much diamonds on my bust down.
What does he mean by
Oh, maybe so much diamonds on my hoe. I put diamonds on my
that?
hoe.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, fuck. What's the time? Where we at? Probably.
Oh, okay.
Every time I hear Bust Down, I think about that Cameron song, the Diplomatic music. I think Dip said anthem. I'm on the west side of Chicago looking for a bust down.
Oh, that's so true. Forgot about that. Dip said it's horrible.
I fuck with this set. This
Hey,
song is terrible.
There you go. Me and Smoke Perp sip and drank.
perp
Ooh, fuck. She take lines.
lines.
These dudes just really say anything on they. This is a travesty when it comes to like hip hop, man. Like literally reading this, I can't even believe that people like Kanye would give these folks a pass. Like I get Kanye is way over on the deep end, but like when did this become okay to just literally just blurt out anything over a beat? And none of this makes sense.
None
Some
of
of them I get what he's saying, but and as a whole, it just nothing makes sense.
Speaking of things that don't make sense, can we go to this Kanye
Please.
verse? I don't know how it goes, y'all.
I
So
like a
excuse me.
quick fuck. I'm a quick fuck. I like a quick fuck.
No, I'm a sick fuck.
He said it like 20 times.
Yeah, I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck.
Then he gets to
I'm a
that.
sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. We get it. He's a
I
sick
like-
fuck and he likes a quick fuck.
Yeah.
I like my dick suck. I'll buy you a sick truck. I'll buy you some new tits. I'll get you that nip tuck. How
Okay.
you start a family. The condom slipped up. I'm a sick fuck. I'm inappropriate. I like hearing stories. I like that whole shit. I want to hear more shit. I like that whole shit. Send me some more shit, you trifling hoe bitch.
bitch.
Ooh, you're
kinda-
such a fucking hoe.
But at least that made more sense than
No, it
the-
didn't. Don't you dare
Wait,
sit there.
I like my dick sucked. I'll buy you a sick truck because you sucking on me. I'm gonna go buy you.
My God, you did that so well. You
I buy you some
deserve
new
a
tits,
car.
I get you
Exactly.
that nip tuck.
Okay, all right.
That's what he did with Kim, ain't it?
How you start a family? The condom slipped up.
My shit slipped.
I thank you so much for being honest, Kanye, because we knew. We knew. First off, I didn't think you were using condoms, but okay, prove me wrong.
I don't understand the I'm a sick fuck part though. Like none. What does makes this
He's
you?
bipolar, and
Okay.
he's not taking his medication.
I was just going to say, did he write this verse on or off his medication?
And he lets us know that he's a 1 minute man. He's a sick fuck, and he likes a quick fuck. And
This is interesting.
send me some more shit, you trifling hoe bitch. Is this what he's saying to Kim Kardashian?
Probably so.
Is he calling her a trifling hoe bitch?
Don't
Why?
talk about Kanye wife. You know he gets very sensitive
Who
when
am
it
I?
comes
Who
to talk.
am I? Kanye's not gonna hear this, and if
Vibe
he
Podcast
does,
is definitely gonna hear this. And
If you call your
Between
wife a
Kanye-
trifling whole bitch,
Train
like,
Lupe or Kanye, somebody's party's gonna hear this and they're gonna have to respond. And
send me
our numbers
some
are
more
gonna go
shit,
up.
you trifling whole bitch. Because he's a sick fuck and he likes his dick sucked. Wow. Okay, so the Unheard podcast, we did Designer, Timmy Turner. I thought that was a terrible song. Timmy Turner, I ain't with the mother, got everybody watching, you know what I'm saying?
You just said the same shit 20 times.
I got niggas that sucking no PT. I don't know what the fuck he said. Tape, Turner. Like,
Man.
I thought that song was terrible. This shit is atrocious.
I liked the music off of Timmy Turner.
I think
whole
we all
shit was
did.
trash.
Because he was just snapping.
Yeah.
And he was into it when I seen him.
yeah.
When he first recited that, when I first heard it, he was somewhere in a dark room or something.
He's a good performer.
In a dark room,
Like,
in a dark space because he was hot.
He's a good performer. I
Yeah.
give him that. I don't know about rapping, but he's a good performer when it comes to like performing. His
He
shit.
raps like he's on Tourette's or something.
Exactly.
Like he performs like he's on Tourette's.
believe
Yeah.
that he has
Yeah.
Tourette's
He-
syndrome.
not on Tourette's, has it? Yeah.
Yeah. Tired.
It's all about rhythm for these people. Like reading these lyrics and even you just reciting the Timmy Turner, it makes no sense.
At
but
all.
it feels like you bouncing with it, like you going with the flow of it.
It's literally the beat, like you're saying. Like for us people that really like music and we know music, and like for myself, I love lyrics. Like tell me a story from beginning to end. So when new songs come out and everybody was like, oh, he went in, she went in, and I'm like, no, let me go listen to these lyrics, and then they're not saying absolute nothing. It's nothing. So I'm like, that's why I'm always like talking to people who know music, and they'll be like, oh, so and so is the best artist, or that song was everything, and I'm like, did you not listen to the lyrics? It's simple as fuck. Like it's something a third grader could have wrote. But okay. Yeah, I just wanted to bring out that and I wanted to fuck up your week with those terrible, terrible lyrics.
Those were bad. Those were bad. Those were bad.
I'm not gonna get over the fact that Lil Pump is out here saying niggas. Because all the little white kids think they can say it now.
Well, he's Hispanic, and I'm not giving him the pass, but for whatever reason, the Hispanic culture
they do.
is given. I'm not okay with the Hispanic culture giving that pass with using the word nigga. Like whenever I hear Fat Joe say it, because he says it like
all
it's
the time.
like this is just is not a thing for him.
He
Like
believes
when
he is a nigga.
I get it, our cultures are like we all. Especially if you stay on the north side of Chicago, like Hispanics and blacks
Every day.
in the
All
hood,
day.
like we all essentially come from that environment. But still, you didn't go through the struggle we went through with that word. So how do you get that pass to just walk around and be like, what's up, my nigga? Like, my homies that are Hispanics know not to say that to me. Like, we cool. We come from the hood together. I get that, but I'm still not okay with, definitely not white people, but even still, if you not of my pigmentation, don't call me yo nigga. What's up, nigga?
At all.
That makes me cringe.
It's funny that Ja Rule. It's funny that Fat Joe got away with it, but I only said Ja Rule because he wrote the that remix that J-Lo did, the Unreal remix, where she said it and she got heat for that shit.
Wow.
Oh.
Who wrote that?
Ja Rule wrote it. Ja Rule wrote it for her. But when she said it, she got heat on that shit. But her and Fat Joe are the same. They're both Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but first off, it's always gonna be J-Lo's a woman. So and then she's a singer. So rap is, I don't know what the word is, but rap is, I guess, appreciated more, especially in that rap culture. So it will probably be the same people judging J-Lo. Like, you can't say this fucking word. Well, wait, me and Fat Joe, same ethnicity. He said that shit all the time. No, you're a singer. You can't say that shit.
But we're the same ethnicity, though. It doesn't matter.
People are dumb. Either way, I thought Lil Pump and Tekashi 1892 were the same people.
You did for real?
They look the same.
Are they not the same people?
They look the same.
They
Lil
might
Pump,
as well be.
Lil Skies. Ain't there somebody called Lil Skies?
Shit, I don't know.
I'm sure it's
This is retarded.
it's a little sky out there.
Lil Skies
There's a
and
little something out there for
Lil
everybody.
Hot Cheetos. What's the other little boy who went to the hospital because he kept eating too many hot
that was Lil
chips? Oh, see,
Wow.
they're all dumb. The end.
That's the thing, though. I'm hearing more kids that go to the hospital for eating
Flame Hots and Hot Takis. See, and that's why Tekashi 6ix9ine. I keep thinking like I have to really decipher his name because it sounds like Hitakis to me.
Hilarious.
Hitakis.
One thing I give this fool credit for is he's on record essentially saying, I know I'm a troll. Like, musically, all of that. Like, what I do is completely for show and tell. Like, I know when I go in the studio, I'm not making anything that makes sense. Like, when he goes and do his interviews, he will openly admit that. Like, why am I going in there trying to write something that makes sense and that's coherent when I know that when the people who's receiving it. So I will give him that kudos to consciously he's openly admits that he doesn't give a shit. Like, I'm going in the studio, I'm gonna have fun and just say a whole bunch of nothing.
I'm not giving him any credit, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean, say what you said, sir. You're still going to jail.
I don't think he's getting jail time. Apparently he's snitching on everybody.
He's told on everybody at this point.
Oh, he's definitely...
He got immunity. He better have immunity at this point.
He's definitely going to be somewhere... They probably going to have to send him out of the state, out of the country.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
because somebody going to kill him.
With them tattoos, how you going to witness protect him up in United States?
Oh, they're going
You
to figure out
can't.
something. They're going to figure out something. They're going to get those tattoos taken off one way or another. Or put his ass in another country
I
where
just
they
don't
don't know
understand
who
why
he
you
is.
got 6ix9ine. Like, we're moving on because everything is dumb at this point. Abstrak, I got a question to ask you.
Oh, this is your moment.
Are you
This
ready?
is?
Yeah, I got one question. To ask you, is it a question or is it more like a statement?
It's a question.
That's a question. I just wanted to ask if you
Your serious
could,
voice, so I know this is a...
can you please stick your hand in my box?
Stick your hand in your box. You know how that sounds, right?
Obviously, and
know.
just disclaimer for anybody that's in a relationship, we always let your girl know what she means by
Tell
that.
your girlfriends, tell your people.
I don't know
Yeah.
what that means. I
Y'all,
only know what when stick my hand in a box means.
wow.
But I'm assuming it's this purple box right here.
Yeah.
The Prince box.
My box is purple.
That's a good one. The Prince box.
The Prince box.
Y'all, this is in my box. The listeners know. Abstrak is all in my box right now.
It's a lot of
answer
fun. It's a lot of fun, y'all.
Yo,
It's a lot of fun.
I get like taken aback by like our responses. Somebody was like, "It's deep in here." It's real deep. All right, Abstrak, you got to answer 2 questions. Honestly, if I feel like you lying, send me my money.
If you feel like he's
If I
lying.
feel like you lying, what's your first question?
What's the name of the person you had the best sex with?
Ah, damn.
Boom. What's the name? Who the person is?
Dimples. Her name is Dimples.
No,
literally.
what's her real name? I'm not finna be on here like no fucking Dimples.
Her name is Dimples.
Her real government name is Dimples.
Yes.
That's not true.
Her name is Dimples.
Danielle,
Nah. Dimples.
Desiree,
No Desiree.
Delilah.
No, just plain Dimples.
That's not her name.
Her name's Dimples.
What's Dimples' last name?
Dimples.
Dimples. I hate niggas. Like what? Her name is Dimples.
I promise you, she goes by Dimples.
See, you said she goes by, but what's her actual
I
name?
go by
though?
Matthew. My nickname is Abstrak, or my rap name. Her name's Dimples.
Is that her rap name?
She don't rap.
She sing?
She don't do none of that.
She blessed the mic?
She definitely blesses the mic. Blesses it like never before.
All right, shout out to Dimples. From the
She-
Chicagoland area.
She's from the Chicagoland area. No longer resides in the Chicagoland area.
Shout out to Dimples, formerly
got
of the
talents
Chicagoland
elsewhere.
areas, who has great talent with blessing the mic. Shout out to you, girl. Don't you let that pastor take your gift away. All right.
She ain't going to that pastor's. Ooh, I know
Don't
these
you-
was gonna be some good questions.
Don't you? You got one more question? What's the
Okay.
next one? In my box.
In her box.
It's a lot of space in here.
It is.
You just the digging in the box. Get
I
you-
mean, I'm trying to, get in there real good.
Okay, take your time.
All right. All right. I pulled out the box.
Pull out game strong. That's great.
Yes.
That's great.
Where is the craziest place you've had sex?
Yeah, you got some of the random ones.
Yeah.
Where's the craziest place?
Ooh, it's a
Edge.
good question. People listening, what's the craziest place y'all had sex?
Man, this was at the
answer
job.
Oh, you are something else.
This was during my thought days. I'm gonna admit.
Oh,
We all have had thought days. Carry on.
I was at the Museum of Science and Industry. That's probably why
Wow.
they fired me.
Wow.
Or they didn't fire me. They gave me a severance package.
Wow.
But
Still
I did not have sex.
with
in
that
the-
woman.
I did not have sexual relations
with that woman.
Hilarious. I got some head in the break room. And
That's great.
it was good. And it was thrilling because as soon as we finished, we wrapped up. Like literally after we wrapped up, I'm zipping my pants up. She getting her mouth all nice and,
Wow.
in order.
Wow.
Somebody comes in there. The door was unlocked. We didn't even know. We was kind of reckless. And I was like, wow. Somebody was just about to bust in on me busting. And
Thank you, because I was going to mention that
Yeah.
myself while you was bussing.
but things ended in a timely fashion. But that was fun for me, man, because that whole moment was cool because it was with somebody that I ain't saying his name, but it was with somebody that I didn't think was like nasty like that. Caught me completely off guard.
Those be the good ones, though. The ones
Man,
who,
it was great.
Like, you don't think they like do that? Then, oh shit!
I was caught off guard,
People are.
and my bluff was called. I had to do it because she was
yeah.
real gangster with it. I was like, all right, let me show you. And
Y'all are out here.
I'm no longer like that. I'm saved.
Okay. Saved,
I didn't go to that
sanctified,
pastor.
filled with the Holy Ghost.
Yeah,
Um,
I didn't go to see none of them weird pastors, but I'm saved.
Can you please pass my box over here? I'm gonna stick my hand in my own box.
We passing the box around.
Yeah, you know.
She likes playing. She
I
likes
take
playing,
it back.
she
I
likes
take
playing
it
the home
back.
box. Also,
We're not passing my box around.
no.
We're not doing that. I'm gonna answer 2 of my own questions from my own box. Oh, that's a good question. What's one of the craziest secrets that you've never told anyone?
Whoa.
That you're now gonna tell.
Craziest secrets.
You are not the father.
Whew, Chile. Crazy people, y'all. Okay, so first off, I just want to make a disclaimer. I have people, friends, associates. A lot of people feel very comfortable talking to me about everything.
I mean, you got some good ones.
I'm trying to think. I don't know, like, what the craziest thing is. Probably. Oh, so this. Okay. Craziest thing that I can think of off bat. So, a person I once knew. This is definitely in college. No. Okay, I'm not gonna tell that one. So here's the craziest secret that I
Wait,
kept.
the one you wasn't gonna tell, is it the craziest though?
No, I'll tell y'all that one. So in college, somebody I knew, a girl that I knew, her boyfriend was literally a virgin.
Okay.
And she was fucking our professor.
Did she at least get an A out the class?
Not at all.
Fuck.
He was married.
Wow.
But he was also fucking another student.
Aside from her.
Yes.
So he just out here.
He was out here. But her little virgin boyfriend was getting ready to propose to her.
Wow.
And she was out there
Fucking the
getting
professor.
smashed to smithereens.
Wait, pause. How the fuck are
So
you
we're gonna
fucking a
move
pastor and you don't get an A out the class?
The teacher? You said the pastor.
Damn.
He's still over here on this one story.
How is you fucking a professor and you don't get an A? That should be an automatic A.
It should be, but
Man, I'm going to A. Your
No.
job is on the line. You better give me this A or I'm going.
that
I'm
was
snitching.
the craziest one because I'm not gonna go into details. I still know them both. I know them both, and they are both married.
So they're not married to each other, are they?
No, they're married to different people.
So
I
the
secretly
virgin,
think
the
there's-
virgin didn't marry. She
yeah,
didn't marry. She
they're
married the virgin.
They are literally married.
Oh, they're married.
Yes. I don't think he knows to this day. To this
Do they
day,
listen to the podcast?
everybody else knows.
To this day.
It's possible.
Oh boy.
He does not know.
Oh
but
boy, you trying to break up a
she
happy
was getting
home.
smashed to smithereens so while he was waiting at the house for her.
Do they have kids now?
They have one child.
Damn.
But here's the craziest one that I wanted to tell y'all.
She did not
For
get
me, two of my friends,
an A. Uh-oh.
literally, I still talk to them to this day, found out that they were fucking the same dude. And they both came and told me, but they never told each other.
Damn.
But they told me. And it was like, so everybody knows me as Mimi. They was like, Mimi, did you know so-and-so was fucking, his name is Devin. I know him. They was like, did you know so-and-so was fucking Devin? Because I'm fucking Devin. And I was like, what do you want me to do with this information? Yo, shout out
Devin,
to
you are the
Devin.
man.
Smashing them to smithereens. And they was going through it because they didn't know what the fuck to do. And
But they kept getting that pipe though.
they truly and surely were. They literally were ducking and dodging. They were just missing each other because he would bring them to his apartment, and one girl would just be leaving and getting out of her
Damn.
car, and the other one he went to pick her up, or no, they both had cars. She was just pulling up, and the other one was leaving.
Have they ever one seen the other just leaving?
No, but we are all friends. And they still have not confronted each other about it because one of them, she's married, so I don't think she gives a fuck at this point anymore. And the other one is engaged, but
to Devin?
no, but that shit used to. It was so funny to me, but at the same time, it just used to like overwhelm me because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to tell y'all are fucking the same dude, and I would just see him and he would just be lollygagging around like.
See, I'm thinking
shit
about
one
that
shit.
damn R. Kelly Usher Same Girl song. Like that's never been.
Like
That's never been
the
a.
same girl.
That's never been the reverse. Like these two girls mess with the same guy.
Devin, you are the
Yeah.
real
Besides the
MVP.
Beyonce, not Beyonce. Besides the Brandy
He
Monica
was-
Boris mine, but I want.
That's what I can think of now. I mean, I got a lot of singers, y'all. I would have to.
It sounds like a
here.
good memory, a good book to write.
Yo, that one was crazy because, man, it was just crazy.
That's
He
hilarious.
definitely fucked them on the same day, like within an hour of each other.
I'm gonna write a song about this, and I'm gonna hire the real cast, the
real
real
cast.
people to cast in this song.
I think at this time, if we all sat down and have a conversation about it, they would definitely be up to it, and they would probably laugh at it now.
Devin, I got you, brother. I'm gonna tell your story. Your story needs to be told.
Your story needs to be told.
Chills. I was like, Devin, the dude.
Devin the dude.
You that guy. My last question is: would you loan your best friend $1,000?
Wow. I thought it was
easy.
going to say something like, would you loan your best friend your dildo? The way these questions was going, that's what I thought that was about to say.
What kind of person are you, sir?
These questions has been kind of out there.
If best friends out here sharing dildos,
I'm sure they
we
are.
can't be best friends. I would loan my best friend $1,000. Only because, first off, she's my best friend. Secondly, she never asked for money. She's literally uncomfortable with taking money from me, which I truly don't understand to this day. If I'm like, I bought you a present, and she's like, no, take it back.
How did I get all of the juicy ones?
I don't know. That's the ones I picked.
It was meant to be.
That's the one I picked.
Wow.
Shout out to this secret question because I feel like I just want to tell y'all everything now.
We're gonna do an episode of that. All of Mimi's Stark secrets.
I have a lot. I just got some new ones today.
Damn.
People call me and they just tell me shit. Y'all, that's it for In My Box. Moving on to shout outs of the week. So the last podcast that was never released, I told y'all I was ghosted on a date, right? So I just kind of wanted to reiterate that. So I was supposed to meet this dude for a date
Mm-hmm.
at the Bar Louis
Which one?
by UIC.
Okay.
And I got there an hour early because he was supposed to meet
and
me.
it was a Wednesday.
It was a Wednesday, thank you, because I forgot. And he just never showed up, even though I texted him. And he was like, I'm by UIC. It's a lot of traffic.
Mm.
And then I called him like 20 minutes later. And you could tell when somebody's hanging up on you. He definitely hung up on me. So I was ghosted and I left. I sent him a text. I was like, I'm going home. Excuse me, because I haven't heard from you. Nothing.
Till this day, have you even heard anything
not
back?
one thing.
To this
not
day.
one. This was at least,
Damn.
2 weeks ago? Not
a week and a
one
half, 2 weeks.
word. Haven't heard from him.
What
And
the hell
I'm-
happened on the first date?
I don't know. We had a good first date, you know. But I'm telling my coworkers, and they was like, "Girl, let it go. He ghosted you."
She
I'm over
didn't
here
bring the
like-
purple box. She didn't let him get in the box.
No,
Put the
not
hands
on
in
the
the
fucking
box.
first date. No, I'm not salty that I've been ghosted, but I just really want to know if he had like a car accident or something.
At this point, if nobody,
That's in my mind. Like I'm like,
So
he
he
had
could
a
be
car
dead
accident.
right now?
He could, and I don't know, and I just want to know that he's okay.
He doesn't have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
I don't know what it is. I don't ask people. Like we only went on one date. I'm not gonna be like, "What's your
how'd
IG?"
you link up when y'all work together? Or
No, on Tinder.
I told you, stop getting on Tinder.
I've been ghosted. I know
He
that.
been ghosted. He found somebody he can get the box easily. So like,
So yeah, he went on that first date with me. He's like, "Nah, I'm not
Nah,
getting shit from
right,
her."
exactly. So he
At
found somebody
all.
he can get the box.
Cling cling.
Even though I'm showing you a Tinder, you say you're not on here for one night stands. I'm sure.
I'm not. It's definitely on there. Please do not message me for one night stands. It literally says that. Y'all, I don't really have any shout outs to anybody. Fuck everybody, everywhere that's doing thing. Y'all got some shout outs?
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody who at some point gonna be tuning into this. Shout out to everybody who did before my phone ain't dead. But I will like to say this. I don't know when this is gonna be aired, but I have a a live in studio performance that I'll be doing on April 6th. And it's something that you can watch from the comfort of your chair. If you at your job or you want to sneak in the bathroom and watch this, you can do it. Free 99. There'll be a link. Me and my band gonna be in the studio. We're gonna be getting down. It's gonna be fun. So
did you get? Are you able to have some people out, or is it just intimate for the band only?
I didn't even ask, but I want to say yeah, because I've been in the space. So, I will be inviting out however many people they let me in that space.
So
Oh.
I need somebody that can spit some bars off top of the dome.
I got you. What you doing April 6th?
Invite me. At what time? What time is the show?
It's going to be, I got the studio from 1 to 5. The show going to be at 3. The first 2 hours, we going to be making sure everything crispy. And then from 3 to 4 is going to be the performance.
Oh, shit. We got a podcast that day. But we can definitely come for like 1 to 3. Wait, where is it? What's the location?
It's going to be at Pressure Point Studios, which is, it's not even Pressure Point no more. But anyway, it's on 22nd in Michigan.
Oh, that's not super far. So if we leave by like, 4:30?
What time is y'all podcast?
So it's at 5:30.
Okay. Oh, it's Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So we gonna send us the invite.
I got
I'll
y'all.
be there. And if you need me to spit something off top of the dome, welcome home.
I got you.
Ding
Welcome
dong.
home.
Run that doorbell. Ding dong. I got bars. Anywho, Erick, you got some shout-outs. Erick is over me.
Not over you. I'm just still trying to figure that out.
Run the doorbell. Ding dong.
She's spitting them
Welcome
little
home.
pump
No,
raps.
I got what you're saying, but it's like, okay.
You know what? I feel like you're being disrespectful.
I'm not being disrespectful with
Erick,
Women's
who-
History Month. I can't be disrespectful in this
Thank you
month.
for acknowledging that. What are your shout outs, Erick? Who are you shouting
I
out?
don't really have a lot of shout outs this week. I'll just shout out Don Perignon or Don of Castro and Klaus. He goes by now. I'm going to be on his podcast, I believe, next week.
Oh,
Literally
sweet.
just happened like a couple of hours ago, he asked. But yeah, we're going to be doing like a crossover between that and REA Radio at some point. But I'm
Wow,
gonna
he
be on
has
his podcast.
his own
next week.
podcast? Dope.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a few months through Only for the Real Radio. So he's been doing it at his crib.
Only for the real radio?
Yeah. That's the outlet he's using. Well, he's been using.
okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
They
like I've
hosted
heard.
us. The guy who runs that, he hosted some of the events I did, like when I was doing events monthly a few years back. But yeah, shout out to Don. We go back like down to 5 years.
Sweet.
It should be an interesting interview. Other than that, I really don't have a lot of shout outs. Shout outs for Abstrak to making it out to this podcast.
Yeah, shout out to you, Abstrak.
Appreciate
He's gonna
y'all.
be
Have
heading
fun.
to Georgia, and literally by the time this airs, he'll be in Georgia.
Yeah, chilling. Looking at all them southern Delights.
All the Southern women.
Delights.
Southern women with
The-
big asses.
I saw your Facebook post. Did anybody mention any good places to like?
Man, I got a lot, man. The one that I was most interested in is someone told me to go to a plantation, wherever the niggas was at, whether they was getting their fucking backs whipped and shit. I want to go see that. I want to go to a plantation.
In New Orleans or in
Georgia.
I don't know if he was being serious, but Roman is he. I want to say he probably was serious, but I would love to go to. I would like to go to one.
Oh, I didn't know they had one in Georgia.
I
I
didn't.
wanted to go to the one. I think it's in North Carolina.
They have one. Is
Yeah.
it like a? Is there for people to kind of come?
Yeah,
It's like a historic
tourist,
type of.
It's a tourist attraction because people want to go, but it's actually like a preserved land. The actual.
Owners, the original owners.
No, they're all dead. But it's a plantation, and so they have everything is preserved and in place as it was when slavery still
inherited?
existed. Yeah.
Damn. And this
so
is
I
where?
think it's North Carolina.
Wow.
I don't know if it was Raleigh or somewhere like just outside of there, but they had a documentary that I watched. I think it's on Amazon Prime. I get that information
I want
exactly, yeah. But I definitely wanted to go there because a lot of people visit every year.
Well, if they have one in Georgia, I'm definitely going. But it's a lot of spots that people have put in there for me to go, and I'm excited, man.
All right. Shout out. I don't have not one. Fuck my friends, my family. Fuck work.
Shout out Devin the dude.
The dude.
Fuck bills. Fuck credit card debt. Fuck student loans. No, I don't have any shout outs. Yeah, so we're moving on to therapy free. And this week I really don't have a super deep message, but I wanted to just tell people this. I don't know why people are still struggling with this, but just because your circle of friends are small does not mean that, I don't know, you're not a good person. There are so many people, especially us, like the first generation of millennials, they think that, well, some of them think that if I don't have 10 to 15 friends, then I must be doing something wrong. And I feel like as you get older and as you grow older, there are certain things that you're just not prone to anymore, that you're just no longer willing to deal with. So just because you don't have 10 to 15 friends, it doesn't mean that you're not a good person. It literally means that you know who you are and you know who your real supporters are, like your real friends. So having a tight-knit circle is not a bad thing. It truly is not. It means that is that strong 5 friends or 2 or 3 or whoever it is. Those are your real supporters. They are there to have your back. Like, you don't have to go out of your way to try to get people to like you. Like, be yourself. Stick with the few people who have always supported you, who have never turned their back on you, and know that they are your true supporters. I don't like people who are going outside of themselves to try to prove something to people that they've never met. You don't know these people, and they don't know you, so you cannot truly think that they have the best intentions for you. That same person that shows up to all of your things, that supports you in every single way, that does not judge you but gives you sound advice, that's your real friend. That's the person that you should be aware of and cherish, because they don't say anything, but they always show up for you. That's just my advice this week for Therapy Free. Y'all, it's the end of the show. So, Abstrak, you got anything else coming up besides your live show?
No, that's it for now. But, you know, anybody that's not in tune with me, I got a album out called Muse. You know,
Fantastic album.
yeah, I would love for y'all to check it out. It's on all streaming platforms except SoundCloud, but I'm gonna be putting it on there soon. But she might put that shit on.
I have a thing. I have a personal thing
She has
with
a preference.
SoundCloud.
Yeah, she has a
Carry on.
It'll be on there just for you. I got you.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you the link as soon as
Okay.
I load it up. But no, that's it, man. I'm you know, April 6th, man. If y'all watch it, I'm going to do them. I plan on doing them every 2 months, but that's just depending on if y'all interested in it. So make sure when I post them links that y'all check into them, man.
Still working on the event for June potentially, or that like a TBD thing?
TBD, whatever, however you do it. TBD.
Sounds like a disease. Tuberculosis disease.
I'm definitely doing it this year, but
Keep me in the loop with that.
Absolutely, brother, you definitely gonna be a part of that.
And I do want to come to the live event, so
I gotta hear these bars.
Oh, Erick, you have to work, right?
I'm off that scratch, so I'm free.
Oh, well then we're going to this event. I'm making Erick come with me.
Oh, sweet. I got y'all.
Boom. That's just how it goes. I mean, you just set yourself up. Y'all, look out for my album dropping, late May.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway finished. I got 5 songs done already. So
Okay, cool.
I need somebody to mix and master this. Y'all think I'm lying? I'm so true.
What about the guy who mixed the last episode? He's better at mixing music, I think.
So I need somebody to mix and master this.
Wow.
Yeah, those are people. Let me know.
Wow.
I'm for real. I've literally been at home. Like GarageBand is life to me because I don't know anything beyond that. I literally have done 5 songs and
Well, you find these beats.
I made them myself.
Okay.
There is a little musical genius inside of me. And I just want y'all to know that. Just shout out to my album, it's just dropping
What's
late
the name
May.
of the album?
I named it something and I don't remember. It's on there.
That sounds like a future Drake album.
It's on my computer.
I named it something, but I don't remember.
What the fuck is the name of this
but I don't remember.
Album? I don't know. I don't remember. It's probably this Jameson. I don't remember.
Just name your trash mixtape.
Wow.
I might rename it that. Erick, you are a genius over here.
I believe in you.
Thank you so much. It
I'm
won't
eager
come
to
to
hit
me anytime soon, but
Okay.
it's on my computer. Y'all make sure y'all go follow VIBEZ Podcast on Facebook and Twitter. That's VIBEZ with a Z, VIBEZ. VIBEZ Podcast on IG. That's AskVibez. Ask Vibes. Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell your grandmama's lover to listen to the podcast. I just want y'all to know your grandma is out here fucking raw. And it's a possibility she might be pregnant. Tell her and her newborn baby to listen to the podcast.
Is they grandma like 35 or?
Now,
My grandma got a new boo.
See?
Look, my grandma is so into her new boo.
See?
Look, I went into her room, right? She got her boo pictures hung up and everything.
How old is your grandma?
My grandma is in her late 80s.
Oh.
I'm talking about I go in the crib and I'm like, Grandma, who is this dude picture hanging up? Then what's even funnier, my granddad, she was like, yeah, you can have this picture I found of him if you want. I'm like, Grandma, I'll take a picture of it. I want to take your picture.
Wow.
No, you just take it. And it dawned on me. I was like, did she
new boo.
get these out of here?
Yeah.
Out with the old and with the new.
Shout out to Granny.
Grannies is out here getting it cracking.
Shout out to Granny. She about to get smashed to smithereens real quick. Shout out to all the grandmas and the grandpas out here smashing raw. Y'all the real MVPs with your old ass.
She better not send me no new uncle or auntie.
That would be hilarious. Y'all, I can't even.
Do ovaries work like that at that age?
I don't know. That's something I gotta look up. I
Okay.
don't know if you're postmenopausal, then they're not gonna work.
Okay.
But I don't know if there's any women out here who's still getting cycles at 80. We're not gonna talk about
Okay,
this.
you're right.
I mean,
yeah.
it is Women's History Month, so I can't educate you on that.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Smithereens, huh?
Yeah, go. I've been what's it? Baller Alert? No, Bossip. Anybody follow Bossip? And the headlines are ridiculously funny each and every time. But y'all go follow the podcast, and you can listen on SoundCloud, Apple Music. What's the other one called? Oh, Jesus, I've been drinking. Stitcher, Spotify. My God. Stitcher, Spotify,
Apple Music, Podbean,
Spreaker, Apple,
SoundCloud,
Castbox. Wherever the fuck they play podcasts, you can
Every
listen.
goddamn word.
VIBEZ with a Z. Y'all catch up on all these new episodes. If you're on the train, on the plane, if you're doing your thing. Bars. If you hop in the gate, if you trying to escape. Ooh, bars. If you with your mans or he with his friends. More bars.
Damn.
Listen to VIBEZ until the end. More bars. My album is coming out. Y'all, thanks for tuning in next week. I don't know who the fuck is going to be here, but there are going to be some people.
Told me like hours ago.
I know, but I don't remember.
And one of your other friends.
Randall and what the fuck is I about to call him? Abel. My Jesus. Arthur.
Wow.
I got my friends Randall and Arthur and Abel and coming through, and we're going to talk about shit that's happening in the world.
Okay. Now,
yeah.
Arthur, the cartoon character, right?
Arthur with the fist. Arthur with the fist, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to this episode. Make sure you keep listening because right now we finna play Jamiah's the entire song, L.A. right now. Don't stop listening. It's finna play right now. And we out this bitch. Listen to the song because it's playing now.
Looking all around for some faith in. Next thing I knew, I was flying on a plane. Yeah. We go. Fly for sure. And I really didn't think it would be this hard to breathe you in again. You know I came from so far.
Take a vacay to the west side. Ay, I hear the women we didn't weather make a nigga get it together and show his best side. The type of push a rapper over the edge. I gotta make it out this situation. Know a south side nigga with gratitude for dollar signs where the water's fine. I'll paddle through a sea of people with big dreams who left their hometown for big screens, chasing opportunities that we ain't got where I'm from. Know like Hollywood and places where the greatest it come out of the concrete from Oakland to Long Beach to Compton. I seen roses overgrowing and peak. So to take a trip and go and soak it in, yeah, it's necessary. Imagine me on stationary, boy, very scary. Yeah, I guess it's just a segue. I'm about to cop a ticket, say hello to LA. Yeah.
Into LAX. Please make sure your cell phones are off and your seatbelts are fastened. Welcome to LA.